What's up, guys? Andre with Conservative View, back at it again with another video. Still in my car, still busy. And for all of my military folks, don't judge me for wearing a fleece. Anyways, let's get into this. So Black Lives Matter, are they falling apart? I really think they are. I just saw a recent article about this gentleman named Rashad Turner, who decided that he was going to leave Black Lives Matter. He was one of the local chapters. I forget, I can't think off the top of my head where it was, but he decided to resign, and he put out a video of why he did. So we're gonna go ahead and play that, and then we'll get back to kind of talk about a little bit about what he had to say.
Quality education is a pathway to success. I want the same success for our children in our communities. That's why in 2015, I was a founder of Black Lives Matter in St. Paul. I believe the organization stood for exactly what the name implies. Black lives do matter. However, after a year on the inside, I learned they had little concern for rebuilding black families, and they cared even less about improving the quality of education for students in Minneapolis. That was made clear when they publicly denounced charter schools alongside the teachers union. I was an insider in Black Lives Matter, and I learned the ugly truth. The moratorium on charter schools does not support rebuilding the black family, but it does create barriers to a better education for black children. I resigned from Black Lives Matter after a year and a half, but I didn't quit working to improve black lives and access to a great education. Today, I serve as the president and executive director of Minnesota Parent Union. We're dedicated to helping parents move their children from failing schools to successful schools. It's hard work, and we're up against forces that don't want us to succeed. But success is possible. Just look at me and the hundreds of children and families we've helped to pursue a great education, break the chains of poverty, and lead a life of success.
Okay, after seeing that, he makes a lot of good points. And this is something I've been trying to tell people for a very long time. Black Lives Matter, not the phrase, the organization does not care about black lives. They care about money and attention. And we can see that because now, you know, the Patrisse Cullors, she's resigning, and she put a little video out about why she resigned, but we all know that it's the fact that she got, you know, called out for buying like 3 or 4 different houses out in the middle of nowhere, you know, multi-million-dollar houses, but yet in the black community, we still haven't seen any schools, any like food programs. And I said all this stuff in my last video that I did about Black Lives Matter. They've received billions of dollars, you know, and none of that has gone to any of these inner city places that need it the most. It has gone straight into people's pockets and politicians' pockets for the people they've donated to throughout multiple different elections. But yet, you know, it's like the people they claim to be helping aren't seeing that money. And you saw that with Michael Brown's father calling him out. I believe Breonna Taylor's mom called them out. This organization is a fraud. It's a straight up fraud. And a lot of people chastise me anytime I criticize Black Lives Matter, saying that I have self-hatred and whatnot. I don't have self-hatred, but the fact is that Black Lives Matter profits off the suffering of black people. Anytime a black person is killed by the police, whether it's right or wrong, or if it's something, you know, that's not clear as day, they want to jump onto it, hop onto it, get their name out there, get all, like, look what happened with George Floyd. I think in 2020 alone, they received tens of millions of dollars simply off of that, and tons of donations. But now everything's starting to fall apart because they're getting called out. People, part of their own organization, are calling them out for the fact of, we're not seeing this money that is consistently donated. We're not seeing that in our inner cities. We see members of the Black Lives Matter organization out buying houses and whatnot, but like I said before, no food programs, no school programs. And he also made a good point about how in the black community, something that's very important is we need fathers in the home. You know, it's like you have kids growing up with single parent families, and, you know, that mother is probably working multiple jobs to try to provide for them. So then when those kids are out, you know, they're influenced by, you know, gangs, you know, wanting to sell drugs, quick money. They're not being instilled, you know, the quality of hard work and where that can get you in life. And I'm not saying the mothers are falling short. I'm saying that their hands are full. You know, a two-parent family, you know, you don't have to necessarily, I'm not saying, oh, it has to be mother and father. It can be father and father, mother and mother, but a two-parent family is very important. You know, we need to make sure our kids are getting the support that they need in order to be successful. And Black Lives Matter is not trying to do that. They're not helping with school choice. They're just pushing a Marxist narrative. And that's it. I solely believe it shifted back when it started, you know, 2013, 14, that time frame, and then to what it is now. Now it's just straight up like an ideology. It's not about, you know, police brutality or any of that. And for everyone, because I see posts about this all the time, like on Facebook and Twitter and whatnot, they say, I can't believe people think Black Lives Matter is political. Go on their website, see their demands. They have political demands. They have tons of stuff that's political. The statement, not political. The organization is political. All right, that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope it was informative. Hope it got you guys to think about whether you want to donate to Black Lives Matter or if you want to actually put your money to good use and not make selfish people rich. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and like this video and share this video in order to get this information out, especially to, I would say, a lot of these people who have white guilt, because they're the biggest people who just scream out Black Lives Matter because they feel guilty for being white, which is, to me, is just ridiculous. But yeah, like I said, hit that subscribe button. I got more content coming, and I actually did a revamp of Tacoma is Dying. So go check out Tacoma is Dying. Check out my last video that I did about Black Lives Matter. And then until next time, guys, peace.